folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Deep to start us off. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Adjusting now to the defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Auburn.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Woods.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Williams.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here it is. He releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Coach thinking touchdown, not field goal. Offense on the field for this 4th and short from the 20. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? It's a quick grab. The bringing down for the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers. Add 6 more points to the total. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first and hopefully many more for this young man.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Throwing off play action. The sure hands. It's Woods. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. See what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Graham behind the line. It's Woods. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Bringing pressure. He's going to pull it down and run. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Wideout's now clustered. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks free. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Has the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Grab behind the line, it's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. And second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, how about the combo there of speed and power to be able to get to the quarterback here by this defensive lineman? All the defensive linemen, one thing you can always count on is they have speed and they have an awareness to know how to pressure that quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Michigan. Look out. Whole different game now.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on third and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The reception hits about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it in fourth down inside their own 40. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ballgame.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? On the read. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. They keep him guessing with a run.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Dumps a short goal down to the running back. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. Trying the run, it's Woods. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Been really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And, man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on third and long from inside the red zone.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. No press here. The defense backing away. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? run it on the toss. Fights through the tackle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Big play. Touchdown, Auburn. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On the run here. Let's it go. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense now operating in empty. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. On the option. He'll toss it to the back. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rallied to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
And out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Escaping the pressure, moving right. On the move, they can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. Oh, he makes the catch.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Going again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.